Hey, we're here for the second 8-minute test. Last time I did it was probably 3.5 weeks ago. Since then I've gone through like some Strava Premium 30-minute climb workouts. Conditions are about the same. If anything, it's like less foggy, more sun, no arm warmers. Yeah, we're about to start this test. Overall, from the Strava training, the zones from the CTS training program seem a little bit easier now. At first they were sort of difficult to sort of stay into, but workout after workout, week after week, I do feel stronger. So hopefully this test will help prove that. Typically you want to be testing FTP every 6 weeks. Here it's been almost 4. Typically after a training block, you want to maybe wait a week or 2 weeks to do an FTP test, just so your adaptations settle in and everything. Under the current conditions, I'm not in SF for another 2 to 3 weeks, so it works out better if I just do the test today. Okay, cool. I'll talk to you guys up top. So I did the first attempt, and I could already tell that I'm putting down more power, I'm going faster, because towards the top I ran out of road. I ran out of gradient rather, so I capped San Bruno with like 10 seconds to go, and a few seconds after that I just called it because it's so hard to push 350 plus watts going downhill slightly. So I called it at like 750. What I'm gonna do on the second attempt, and this is probably why you do 2 attempts in case you fuck up your first attempt. So on the second attempt, I'm gonna start further back, at least 10 seconds back, probably at these this opening gate right here, rather than, you know, up the road and next to the log was my starting point last time for the last test. And it was the starting point for the first attempt today. But at the second attempt, I'll do it at this gate, see what happens. Legs feel warmed up for sure. Felt pretty good on that first attempt. Everything felt easy, you know? It felt way easier than the first test. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna start the second attempt in about a couple minutes here and see what I do. And hopefully we're within a certain percentage of what we did for the first run. Okay, cool. I'll talk to you guys up top. All right, done with the second attempt. Definitely weaker in watts. I know I said before that I don't like looking at watts. For this time I was super curious, and it was probably a negative or whatever, but because the numbers get in your head a little bit, at least for me it does. But the second run, definitely a little bit weaker than the first run. Definitely starting at the lower gate all the way to the top is around 8 minutes for me. I think I crested right at the 8-minute mark. Yeah, usually, at least Carmichael outlined it as if your second test is within 5% watts of your first test, then you're showing that your body retains lactic acid well, or something like that. So yeah, I think that's within 5%, and yeah, that's the test. I'll break down the numbers, kind of comparing this test, both the 1 and 2, to the higher numbers from the test 4 weeks ago. So, and that's the improvement. All right, that's about it, guys. I'm gonna head to work, and I'll break down these numbers in a video tonight.
2 weeks later.